Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, RTK, a command line proxy that's exploding in popularity for a very good reason. It tackles the high cost of using large language models by reducing token consumption by a staggering 60 to 90% on common dev commands. We'll explore how this single, dependency-free Rust binary is changing the economics of AI-assisted development. What if you could slash your AI coding assistant's API bill by up to 90%? And what if you didn't have to change a single habit to do it? That's the striking promise of a tool that has quietly climbed the GitHub trending charts, offering a pragmatic solution to the rising costs of AI-driven development. The project is called RTK, which is short for Rust Token Killer, and it's developed by rtk-ai. It's a command line proxy that works in a really smart way. It intelligently filters and compresses the long, noisy output from common developer commands times before times they reach a large language model. Put simply, it intercepts those verbose terminal commands and sends a much shorter, compressed version to your AI assistant. And it's written in Rust for speed. Clearly, this idea is catching on. The project has gained some serious traction, accumulating over 32,000 stars, with more than 800 of those added in just the last day alone. Developers are using AI assistants like GitHub Copilot more and more, but this convenience comes with a hidden cost. Every time an AI runs a terminal command, like checking a Git repository status or running a test suite, the entire, often lengthy output is sent to the model. All of that text eats up a huge number of tokens, and that means higher API bills and slower responses. Before RTK, the choices were pretty limited. Either summarize things by hand or just accept the expense. What makes RTK different is that it automates this whole filtration process. It acts as a silent, efficient middle layer that preserves the important signals while cutting out all the noise. So how does it work under the hood? At its core, RTK operates as a lightweight proxy. Its architecture uses a shell hook, which is a small script that transparently intercepts your commands before they run. If it's a command that RTK supports, it gets rewritten and piped through the RTK binary. Now, this is where the real magic happens. The true innovation is its semantically aware processing engine. This means the engine doesn't just shorten text blindly. It actually understands the specific output of over 100 different commands. For a test runner, this means summarizing results to show only times the failures. For a file listing, it means creating a compact directory tree. A great way to think about it is like an expert editor who reads a full technical report and hands the AI a one-page summary with only the critical findings. And because it's written in Rust, it's incredibly fast, with a sub-10 millisecond overhead. Plus, it's a single, dependency-free binary, making it incredibly easy to distribute and run. What does this mean in the real world? For heavy users of AI assistants, RTK directly translates to lower monthly API costs and faster interactions. Imagine you're debugging. You run a linter or a test suite, and the AI receives a concise list of just the errors, not pages and pages of passing tests. This allows for much more focused problem solving. The tool is also valuable in automated workflows, like CI/CD pipelines, where running code analysis at scale can generate significant token fees, and getting started is refreshingly straightforward. Installation is typically a one-line command, and a simple initialization step automatically configures the necessary hooks for popular AI tools. Now, despite its clever design, RTK is not without its challenges. Its effectiveness hinges on accurately parsing command line tool outputs, but these outputs are not stable APIs. An update to a tool like Docker or Git could break a filter, creating a significant maintenance burden. This also creates a potential leaky abstraction. If the summary RTK provides isn't sufficient for a complex debugging task, the developer has to bypass the tool to get the raw logs. And finally, as a tool that intercepts shell commands, it represents a sensitive point in the security chain that warrants careful consideration. Ultimately, RTK provides a clear and compelling value proposition. It's best to think of it as infrastructure, not just another application. It makes existing AI development workflows more sustainable by directly addressing the economic friction of token consumption. For any developer leveraging LLMs in their daily work, it presents a practical way to optimize for both cost and speed.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.